Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us this evening for the 2020 Unity Gala and Award Ceremony from the Diversity Scholarship Foundation. We wish to recognize the hard work and contributions of our Scholarship Evaluation Committee. This year we had a much larger group because we had so many applications, and we wish to thank them all for their very hard work. We wish to thank the Honorable Amy Alonzo, Michael Bertucci, my co-chair, Erica Bird, Janine Cordero, Daniel Epstein, Kimberly Herring, the Honorable Michael Hogan, Christopher Johnson, Nakia Morissette, the Honorable John Simon, Secretary of the Diversity Scholarship Foundation and one of this evening's well-deserving award recipients, Abigail Sue, Neha Tannen, and Sandy Tanoy. They volunteered a lot of their time and took great care in helping the Diversity Scholarship Foundation select the best and brightest for the 21 scholarship awards that are being given this evening. So we thank them for their time and contributions.
We'd also like to thank the law school deans from Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana that are here with us tonight to celebrate their students' achievements. Thank you for getting the word out to your student body so that we can celebrate the deserving students tonight. In this virtual world, please let these students know how proud you are of their achievements with your applause and messages of support in the chat. This year, with your contributions and support, the Diversity Scholarship Foundation is able to award 21 scholarships to deserving students in several categories, in a year with more need than ever. This diverse class has done so much individually that we can hardly do justice to each one's accomplishments without more time.
And now we turn your attention to the stars of our evening, the 2020 scholarship recipients. This is an incredible group of students, and we're very proud to help them in their journeys. So take a moment and please enjoy.
LSAT scholarship recipient Warda Mohammed. Ms. Mohammed is a third-year undergraduate student at Loyola University Chicago with a passion to be of service to others in a world that is equitable and kind. Ms. Mohammed aspires to become a movement lawyer to aid in dismantling hierarchical, inhumane systems of power with her law degree and practice intentional advocacy in the legal profession. LSAT scholarship recipient Kiara Woods. Miss Kiara Woods is a senior at Governors State University with passion to advocating for the wrongfully accused and persons with disabilities. Miss Woods aspires to become a public interest lawyer in the legal community.
Gerald S. Solovey Diversity Scholarship recipient Nicole Briones. Ms. Nicole Briones is a second-year law student and a Doctor of Business Leadership candidate at the University of Chicago, dedicated to promoting collegiality and innovation in the legal services world. Ms. Briones intends to utilize her law degree to assist others in navigating the justice labyrinth while promoting accessibility and leadership practices in the legal community at large. Gerald S. Solovey Diversity Scholarship recipient Chloe Edmonds. Ms. Chloe Edmonds is a third year at Northwestern Pritzker School of Law with a passion in expanding access to the law to marginalized communities. Ms. Edmonds aspires to work in international law and defend civil rights with her law degree and increase the presence and success of diverse attorneys in the legal profession. Gerald S. Solovey Diversity Scholarship recipient Maria Polivos. Ms. Polivos is a second-year law student at the Loyola University Chicago School of Law with an interest in mass torts, negligence, and civil rights law. Ms. Polivos aspires to represent those who have suffered grave injustices with her law degree and give back to the legal community by perhaps one day serving as an adjunct professor at a law school.
Law student with a disability scholarship recipient, Molly Horwitz. Ms. Molly Horwitz is a 3L at the University of Wisconsin Law School with a passion for municipal law as well as sexual assault and domestic violence prevention. Ms. Horwitz will graduate in May of 2021 with an honors concentration in family law. Ms. Horwitz aspires to help survivors of sexual assault and domestic violence with her law degree and work collaboratively to create a more inclusive legal community. Law student with a disability scholarship recipient, Pratik Viswanathan. Mr. Pratik Viswanathan is a third-year law student at the University of Illinois College of Law with an interest in patent litigation and disability rights litigation. Mr. Viswanathan hopes to represent inventors and to secure for children with disabilities the right to a free, appropriate public education with his law degree, and to be an exemplary attorney in the legal community.
Public Interest Advocate Scholarship recipient, Frederick Joshua. Mr. Joshua is a 2L at UIC John Marshall Law School with a passion and dedication to giving back to his community. Mr. Joshua will continue to lead by example and be a beacon of hope for people in underserved communities. He hopes to save lives with his law degree by inspiring the youth to overcome the obstacles that he overcame and show them that anything is possible with hard work, dedication, and perseverance. He will continue to be a role model and mentor youth so that they too can defy the odds. Public Interest Advocate Scholarship recipient, Alexis Morales. Ms. Morales is a 2L at DePaul University College of Law with a passion for empowering individuals to find their voices. She is currently interested in immigration law, business law, and criminal law. With her law degree, Ms. Morales hopes to help bring justice to individuals. She hopes to fuel conversations of equality, diversity, and inclusion that will be successfully implemented and nourish her community. Public Interest Advocate Scholarship recipient, Ricardo Santiago. Mr. Ricardo Santiago is a second-year student at IIT Chicago-Kent College of Law with an interest in labor and employment law, immigration, and public service. Mr. Santiago aspires to use his law degree to provide direct assistance to members of the community and support diversity and inclusion for law students and in the legal profession at large. Public Interest Advocate Scholarship recipient, Irun Shia. Ms. Irun Rita Shia is a third-year law student at Indiana University Maurer School of Law with a passion for consumer protection, competition, and privacy law. Ms. Shia aspires to serve the public interest with her law degree and contribute to the improvement of diversity and inclusion in the legal profession.
Jackson and Lewis Scholarship for Leaders and Achievers recipient, Diana Estrada. Ms. Diana Estrada is a third-year law student at Loyola University Chicago School of Law with a passion of being a leader and an advocate for the Latinx community. Ms. Diana Estrada aspires to work in labor and employment law with her law degree and continue giving back in the legal profession. Leaders and Achievers Scholarship recipient, Alana Jones. Ms. Alana Reyes Jones is a 2L at UIC John Marshall Law School with an interest to work in the business law realm. She is also interested in contract negotiation and entertainment law. Ms. Jones aspires to become a transactional or corporate attorney with her law degree. She plans to continue furthering diversity by getting involved with organizations that have a mission to address important issues that affect the lives of minorities in her community, as well as in the legal profession. Leaders and Achievers Scholarship recipient Scott Lemunion. Mr. Scott Lemunion is a second year at Chicago-Kent College of Law with an interest in appellate advocacy and civil rights. Mr. Lemunion hopes to live and work overseas with his law degree and further LGBTQ+ rights in the legal profession and global community. Leaders and Achievers Scholarship recipient Ikra Mushtaq. Ms. Ikra Mushtaq is a second-year law student at DePaul University College of Law with a passion for advancing diversity in the legal profession. Ms. Mushtaq hopes to practice at the intersection of business and health law with her law degree. Leaders and Achievers Scholarship recipient Tomide Owolabe. Mr. Tomide Owolabe is a 2L at Northwestern Pritzker School of Law with an interest in corporate transactional law. Mr. Owolabe aspires to create a path for diverse attorneys and increase minority representation in the legal profession.
Howard and Howard Diversity Scholarship for Bar Preparation recipient Yanoka Bass. Miss Yanoka Bass is a 3L at Loyola University Chicago School of Law with a dedication to public service. Ms. Bass aspires to serve as a federal judicial law clerk, then a federal judge with her law degree, and to foster equity and inclusion in the legal profession. Bar Preparation Scholarship recipient Stephanie Castillo. Ms. Stephanie Castillo is a 3L at Northwestern Pritzker School of Law with a passion for protecting the environment. Ms. Castillo hopes to address the inequity of environmental protection in historically overburdened communities and create environmental legislation by working with stakeholders in the community. Bar Preparation Scholarship recipient Laura Vivaldo Cholula. Ms. Laura Vivaldo Cholula is a 3L at Northern Illinois University College of Law with a passion for advocating for immigrant communities. Ms. Vivaldo Cholula aspires to create systemic change with her law degree and increased representation of Latina lawyers within the legal profession. Bar Preparation Scholarship recipient Matthew Jaguar. Mr. Matthew Jaguar is a 3L at the University of Wisconsin Law School with a passion, interest, and dedication to food and agricultural law and policy. Mr. Jaguar hopes to advise on the USDA FDA regulatory compliance matters for the private sector or as a public servant for the federal government. Bar Preparation Scholarship recipient Courtney Prado. Ms. Courtney Prado is a 3L at Chicago-Kent College of Law with a passion for accountability and advocating for justice at every turn. With her law degree, she plans to fight for victims of police misconduct and for disability access in the legal profession. She is also interested in helping families plan their end-of-life affairs.